Why would the Princess of Wales walk into a primary school and open with the kind of question most adults dodge? Do you like to talk about your feelings? That's how her visit to Castle Hill Academy in New Addington, Croydon began, with kids waving handmade flags and getting ready to create belonging maps. It looked warm and simple, but the timing and the message made royal watchers lean in. New Addington isn't a polished postcard area. It's been described as one of the more deprived communities in South London, where many families face constant pressure. So Catherine turning up during Children's Mental Health Week, in her role as patron of Place 2B, lands as more than a diary engagement. It's a quiet spotlight on the kind of places that are easy to overlook. And that's where the day starts to feel bigger than a school visit. She didn't arrive and deliver remarks. She joined in. In the nursery garden, she pointed out how important outdoor space is for children who may not have it at home, then asked to try a tiny challenge herself, picking up miniature pom-poms with tweezers. "Can I have a go? Is it hard?" She laughed, letting the kids coach her. Then she shared her favorite color, green, because it reminds her of nature and being outside. Small detail, big effect. Suddenly the room isn't performing for royalty. It's welcoming her into their world. But that wasn't the whole story. That outdoor space wasn't random. The early years play area was supported through Deloitte's involvement, linked to the Royal Foundation's Business Task Force for Early Childhood, an initiative Catherine launched in March 2023 to encourage business leaders to champion early childhood and social-emotional development. So while she's chatting with 5-year-olds, there's a long-game structure behind it. Partnerships, funding, and a push to make emotional regulation and creative play part of the system, not a special event. And that long game leads straight to the most emotional moment of the visit. Then the visit turned deeply personal. Inside, she sat with a small group of parents and carers and asked the question that cuts through everything: what has this support meant to you? Coverage of the visit describes parents sharing how Place 2B counseling and a whole school approach helped their children open up and thrive, including one mother explaining how her son blossomed after his father passed away. Catherine kept it simple. Learning to name emotions can unlock potential, not just in schoolwork, but in relationships. It's the kind of conversation you don't expect during a public walkthrough, and then the mood flipped again. Walking back outside, the energy snapped right back. As she crossed the playground into the main school grounds, she was met by a crowd of children waving flags designed around kindness. She stopped again and again, reading what they'd written, shaking hands, telling them she was impressed. On camera it's sweet. In real life, it's powerful. Kids don't forget the moment an adult treats their words like they matter. But the biggest reveal was waiting in the art room. In that room, children aged around 9 to 11 worked on the official Children's Mental Health Week activity. Belonging maps. They filled the pages with the people, places, and experiences that make them feel secure and connected. Catherine leaned in, asked what each piece meant, and when she saw kindness on one map, she paused and made it the headline. Kindness is key. She even admitted she was too busy chatting to finish her own map, which might be the most human detail of the day. She wasn't there to rush through a schedule, she was there to listen. And that set up the final message. Before leaving, she met the school and Place 2B leadership team to talk about making support stick, embedding social and emotional development into the culture of a school, not treating it like a one-off lesson. Later, Kensington Palace shared her message echoing the week's theme, belonging matters, and it's easy to overlook the basics: love, care, and time together. So yes, this was a bright school visit. But underneath it was a sharper challenge. If children can map out what makes them feel safe, are the adults around them willing to build that sense of belonging every day?